Okay. What to do? Found some saplings right off the hop. Hello, Yari. How's it going, buddy? Found some saplings. It took me about 20 minutes to get the game to start me in Bloody Forlorn Muskeg. It was really going on a real big Pleasant Valley kick there. So I found all my saplings I need, but I got nothing to chop them down with. And of course, it starts me in the middle of the night during an Aurora event. So we might be starting again really soon. Cold? Yep. Fire. She can't start a fire. So we have to go to Spence's pretty much right away. Oh. This is a very active Aurora too. Hey Magic, how's it going? We got a middle of the night, very clear and bright start. I mean, really, look at this. This is... Well, let's not fall through ice or something goofy too while I'm doing that, looking around. So the animals on the way to Spence's will be a little bit grumpy. Oh. It's the... Oh, wait a second. I need these. Or will need them. Yeah, it's very, very nice. And also it's a full moon. So I've got a full moon and an aurora. I think the first time I ever saw a moon cycle in a video game, I was just stunned. But we've got it's a very well lit, very bright, very cold night. And I'm just gunning for Spence because it's the only place that's got matches for sure. Oh. I can hear him. Yeah, new job. That's great. Change like that's always exciting. See, he's kind of... They can see you from really far out when the aurora's on. I just hope I don't get spotted by those guys over there. And even when you crouch during an aurora, it can still spot you from way far out, it seems. Oh. I think the way the game likes to work is it likes to put on an event like a blizzard or an aurora when you have to walk in it. Because, you know, the game's thinking, well, you're not outside to enjoy this. Then what's the point of having a blizzard? Okay. If I'm going to run into a wolf before I get in here, this is where it's going to happen, guys. We're going to just hope that running saves me. I've got the sprint. Whew. Okay, we're in, guys. What do we got here? We have a ski jacket. That's nice. Hey, Michael. How are you doing? Cured leather. That's interesting. What do we have here? Oh, wow. Work gloves and matches and coal and a hacksaw. Oh, things are really coming up for me this time around. This is unlocked. Hey, Pike Henry, how are you now? So we just started.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sure it will, unfortunately. We just started in the Forlorn Muskeg. It took me a long time, many attempts to get the game to start me here. Driving gloves, thin wool sweater. What is going on? That's not usual at all. Okay, let's get some clothes on here. Ragged or decent? I guess they're almost the exact same. So we'll just put these on for now. Okay, we're still not warming up. But you know, it's better than nothing. Ooh, canning. That sounds like fun. I think there's a chance I could find a what am I thinking about here? Can opener. That's although canning is jarring, but you know what I mean. I think there's a can opener potential spot in this horrible place. Listen to those wolves. They just sound less friendly than usual. All right, let's get a fire going because she is freezing. Okay, this, I guess, is that better burnt or better? Let's just do it this way.
Damn it! Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire.
Okay, second time is a charm because the matches here, of course, are valuable. Yes, and also this can will be insanely valuable. So let's get some water going in that. Jams, pickles, tomatoes, nice. Alright, the temperature is slowly going up. It might actually be warm enough up here. It is not. Ah, there we go. Good. So the water should last long enough for me to break this down. We're just right at 0. I'm really pushing it. Get that. I guess around my parts here is the time of year that the cucumber plant decides to go just crazy. It's expanding like it's early spring, my cucumber plant, which it is not early spring. Okay, hopefully I can get this before I lose my water. Oh, I was just clumsy. I almost got it. Let's put some more on. We can get some. I can get some teas together. I can get some. There's a whole bunch of things we can start doing here. So on our first night in at Spence's. No, that was really quick. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. They're all coming up like... I mean, I had a bunch of cucumbers at first, and now they're all coming up like footballs. It's crazy. Okay, so it's like 2 and then 8 and then who knows? Looks like it's more Carolinas, I think. Hopefully Mike's okay. Really? Okay. Made me work for that one, the safe did. Pork and beans and some cash. Alright, well actually I'll take both this time. Until boiled. Alright. Well, you know what we can do, actually. Let's stand here. Let's get into our crafting, shall we? Pick up some mushrooms. Some more water, of course. And we will make a couple of bandages out of that first piece of cloth I find because, well, let's be honest, I will need bandages. Until boiled. So the sun is coming up. So yeah, I gotta be mindful of the crates and stuff in here and that I don't wipe out all the wood for a starting fire. Probably gonna do a lot of being hungry. 3 hours? Okay, I do need 3 hours of sleep at the very least. And there are accelerants in there, which will come in handy at the start. But, okay, let's sleep for 3. So yeah, this is just my hanging out in the skeg. There's potential clothing and cloth over there. Probably use these more for calories and warming up than we will for food poisoning. It's nice that I've got the hacksaw right off the bat. I can get venison stored up. And if the hacksaw is here, there might be a second pack of matches. Which just means I have to stay here an additional week. Instead of just 3 weeks, I have to stay here for 4. Oh yeah, the accountant's still around, still alive. I discovered a little stash of another 24 cattail stalks in Hush River Valley that I didn't know were there. So he picked those up and changed his total again. So it's still over 1,300 cattails. It's just much more comfortably closer to 1,400 cattails. Yes, there's always a hacksaw in the skeg. I learned that actually on my skeg days from the beginning. Um, I was up on Marsh Ridge, and somebody tipped me off that over there, amongst a pile of pallets and by those buildings there was going to be a hacksaw. Or that there was something interesting I should check out. Oh, that's how that was phrased. So, I went over, and boy was I ever interested. It was a hacksaw. That's very interesting. Okay, so, good. Good. Can do a water. And then sleep for an hour real quick. And then I guess I could, add fuel instead of letting it burn out like a noob. As if I just did that to myself. Okay, well I completely did that. I guess it is time to go and collect more loot. Darn.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
Well, you just ate the second match of the game. We'll carry that with us. We're so light right now. Okay. Alright, I gotta get over that. It's gonna take me a second though. As if I just did that. Sure. Yeah, I could do a quick accountant update too. Yeah, and I'll just make a video so you can watch it whenever, and we'll do, just a 20-minute tour around of where he is and what he's got on the go. Yeah, he was just basically, he was a guy who started in Desolation Point and then lived there for 30 days. And then I thought, hey, I've always wanted to count the cattails, so I think we can. So it's incredibly warm out. I gotta remember not to sprint, because unless I'm planning on finding a bedroll, of which there are none, I'm gonna take it easy. Ooh, a lantern over here would be brilliant. Because he could also then use that for warmth and walking around. Huh. Well, or not. But there is potential for some clothing there. Sure, we'll take it. You can stay here. For a second, I thought that post was a wolf and just about panicked. Empty backpack. No. Okay. Got some fog rolling in. Always scary time in the Forlorn Muskeg. So I've got a deer up here as well, it looks like. Or do I? No, just over there and something going on over this direction. Okay. That guy there. Every container in here is just so valuable. Grab some sticks. We're in a stick area. You know what we should actually grab too? A couple of stones. That might come in handy. Because I have a feeling I'll be throwing rocks to get past stuff. It's kind of neat because you're defenseless and you cannot gather the same amount of resources. But now that I've counted that there's 300 cattails in here, that's a lot of food just to pick up out of the ground. Is it still coming this way, or can I? Yeah, those can stay there. Let's not tempt it. Ooh. Might have found lunch, though. But I'll have to seriously think about, like, torches and everything like this for this next fire, because I kind of baffed it by letting that first Spence fire go out. I didn't even check. And then I went and laid down. It's time for a nap. It was not time for a nap. But this is different. The reason I'm thinking 4 weeks, if I get 2 packs of matches, is Birch Bark Tea. It provides a huge, unending supply of food. Fascinating.
Oh, it's still food.
Actually, yeah, I'm not really a fan of cold weather either, Michael. I love the fall. I really do. But I like Sundays too, but Monday comes after that, right? So that's what I said to my wife earlier. So I love the fall, but winter's coming, and she's not a fan of winter either. All I can think is who likes winter. Alright, here, big reveal. Let's see what we got going on in here. We got, lantern fuel. So not matches.
This will come in handy.
Yes, it will. Still been really, really warm out, though, so we'll keep traveling for a bit more. We're gonna head over this way. Even though you can't really see what I just kind of gestured at, just due to the fog, but I kind of know where we're going. We go to the poachers. Now let's go up to the tower here. Let's head this direction. There's a whole bunch of potential for stuff over here. So now I'm closer to that spot where there's a potential snow shelter. And there is technically 2 wolves right in front of me if I go this direction. So I'll be attracting company if I go that way. So if I go this way, although the game's famous for making you take a different route than you were intending just to run you into a worse trap than the one you thought you avoided, but I'll take the hint. We'll just go the safer, less 3 wolves way. Maybe we can hop in. Maybe the snow shelter's here. We can hop in real quick and warm up. If it's not here, we can't do that. But, you know, we shall see, I guess. Okay, so there is no snow shelter. There are some mushrooms, though. Okay, well, let's go back towards the wolves. this is kind of a... I wouldn't recommend this route.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
There's a lot of weird angles, weak ice, that sort of thing. But it'll hopefully keep us a little bit just off the line of sight of the wolves, you know? I don't really know where they went either. Oh, nope, faster than that. Jeepers. I'm gonna have a soaker. Uh-oh. Okay. I think we're kind of close to a loot spot, so I don't want to blow it. Get spotted by... Yeah, exactly. How can I play from the basement if I use Loon's tactics? We will start a fire shortly here, though. On the other side of that wolf. Which happens to be coming right for us. Or directly away from us. It's kind of hard to tell when they change their profile like that. I think he's walking away from us, which is very convenient, but he won't keep that angle up forever. I guess around in here somewhere, I guess I should crouch. Get out my rocks. Is he singing to himself, or is he singing to his friends? So I can get him over far enough over that way in relation to me. I can just kind of drag him up the hill and he can eat some rabbits instead of me. If I don't take him with me, I can eat some rabbits and he can just go on his way. I like that. I got a feeling we're still a little close, but yeah. Alright, looks good. I'll put these rocks away before I accidentally throw one. Yeah, my wife was saying the Bahamas got really hit hard. I haven't looked in the news for how bad Dorian was. Hello, dear. And rabbits. This could be okay up here, guys. I would need to find, I guess, a sewing kit to really kind of help me out. Hypothermia risk only, though. Wow. No frostbite risk yet. That's good. Oh, let's not pick it up and then drop it. There we are. We're on the overlook. Get ourselves some saplings, some fire going. Perfect indeed. It's the best odds I've got anyway. I didn't bother to pull any torches out of the first fire I made. Yeah, I love that.
Come on, little fire.
I love that hollow tree. Okay, let's see about keeping this fire going for a minute. Okay. Oh, a whole kilogram. I'm not close enough to that limb to cheese out and grab a limb too. All right. We can go back to cooking some water, I guess. I don't know. It is a nice view when it's nice. It's so very rarely nice in this place. Let's get that boiled up, actually, instead of carrying around potential poison with us. So, I have many mushrooms to make. I'll have to start collecting rose hips as well. And here we go. Warm and a little tired. I don't know about carrying a dead rabbit with me. It's kind of dangerous. I think we'll just make up a couple of teas and then get going. Because I think with the tea buff and a torch, it should be fairly warm enough to get to the. We'll leave those for later in case I come back. Because there's a bunch up here. Now there's at least 10, so you leave some for later. Maybe I will be in a position where I can come up and get rabbits or something, but... So the snow shelter, guys, will be across the way by the overlook. The other by the marsh ridge. It would seem. It would seem. Alright. Let's make a couple more. I'm hoping it kind of clears up a bit. Because we've gotten enough fuel that if I can make it back to Spence's, we can just make it back there, sleep for a bit. Apparently I need a whole bunch of more water. Oh, I have water. I just didn't. Okay. Alright. Just didn't know what I was doing. Again. No, don't do that, please. I need torches at the very least, you dunderhead. Ah, good spot for torches. And that would have been really ugly much time do we got? 30 minutes, 12 minutes. Okay. Throw a couple of sticks on here. We've been collecting them. And let's make up that tea real quick. It's kind of a slow process. Actually, I'll drop that other one so I can get 2 buffs on the go. Yes, I have to live here for 3 weeks, Yari. 3 weeks. And I'm just gonna be weaponless and in danger the entire time. But I've got fire. Oh, darn it. That would be excellent. See, that's all you need for like an unlimited skeg run is the heavy hammer. And then you could literally do it all here. Oh yeah, this is where I fell last time. Because this is deceptively not what you think it is. There we go. That's what I want to do. Ah, there we go. Okay. Why, they're just all over there singing, eh? Okay, guys. I have a torch. I am hopefully going to make it back home. With fire. Ah. If I get much closer, they'll come running over. Looked like someplace they would hide something. It's gonna jive up over this way. Yeah, I should just head back. I shouldn't actually hit. I kind of was thinking about doing poachers, but Broken Railroad.
Can you eat trees?
If you start here and you walked directly into Broken Railroad, you could actually do it because the hammer spawns in Broken Railroad. Or at least sometimes it does. Right beside the forge. In Interloper. Now, you never spawn in... That's the thing, there is no... Oh no, I just did that to myself. Oh, God. I have to pay attention to the game. But yeah, so I'm just making it more difficult on myself. That's all I'm doing. Adding extra challenge. What can I say? Well, as soon as you can... So you can forge, but... And there is a fire striker, but I don't believe there's a Maglen spawn. Unless I'm... The Desolation Point you'd need the hammer for. You couldn't... Desolation Point is actually a pretty quick end. Because, you know, unless you were there with the hammer... Potential Maglen spawn there? Maybe in the Riken? Am I thinking that through right? In one of the drawers? Or am I... Because, yeah, my brain will sometimes put loot where it isn't. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. You can do that if you just say use the same start I used, which is up. I was up. Basically, I was up over there. Use that same start. And then just go directly to Broken Railroad. I do kind of want to start cutting over to my left. Otherwise I will run into a wolf. Stupid tree stump that looks like a wolf. Anyway. I gotta get up to Marsh Ridge. That's where the good times are. Well, you know what I'm doing here. Just 1 second here. I am... not wearing all my clothes. Like a half a degree won't make that much difference, but it actually makes half a degree difference, so I guess you're good that way. So it looks like we've got a nice, beautiful sunset here. I've got enough wood and such to get through the night at Spence's. Potential dinner there someday. I would like it if these guys were a lot closer. Yes, yeah. I find any zone you start in without cattails, you're already up against the... Because, I mean, you think about it, though, it's not only Desolation Point that doesn't have cattails, Cave Angel, it's next door, Crumbling Highway doesn't have any. And then the place next to that, there's like 50 of them, but they're on the other side of the bloody map. So you've got to walk for like kilometers to find cattails if you start in Desolation Point. Kilometers. And I mean, let's face it, the cattails are a gift from the gods. Let's just...
I would eat anything right now.
I had poems written about the cattail. It was... So, at least now, when I go to start a fire, I can use a torch to start a fire. I could have actually just kept the torch I had going. That would have been a smart play, I think. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to I'm going to walk home with all this fabulous fuel. And we're going to be nice and safe and warm. She's going to get a full night's sleep. It's going to be great. She'll wake up almost completely healthy. I mean, look at this. You better not, Aurora. Well, just give me like 3 minutes, please. Because, you know, you've got about as much control over this game's weather patterns. Ooh, look, birch bark, guys. Don't you guys normally show up in pairs? Don't mean to complain, but I could sure use more than one. I'll just end up burning that by accident. I can't make something out of it. Okay, I'm just Either blind or it's not here. Alright, either way. We haven't checked out this empty backpack. There we go. Much better. A piece of fur? Jeez. You betcha. She's tired, but she's gonna make it back to this place before the wolves get her, darn it. Okay. So, it feels like -6 down here. -3. -4. Let's just hang out for a second. Okay, cancel. Close. Alright.
I'm so tired. I just lay down right here.
Beautiful. Let's, forge. Yes, that's not what we want to do. Furnace. Absolutely. I don't like learning about carcass harvesting. We're going to burn it instead. Oh, hey, it's Loons. Yep, there's nothing. You're pretty much looking at those overlooks.
One little fire.
I don't think rabbits really like four-horned muskeg. I think it's a little bit of a tough haul for them. Well, you've watched me waste like 3 fires. Well, sorry, you've missed watching me waste 3 fires, Loons. It's completely inefficient. It's awesome. We're doing great. I'll keep my emergency cedar for an emergency. Okay, so exhausted. The only thing she's got going for her, she's a little bit hydrated. Didn't even notice you were here, Loons. I just caught the love of the sunsets and then was like, oh, hey, that's who said that. Now, if you make it to Desolation Point with your bow and arrow, or with a hammer, say, just go out, get yourself a hammer, and then come back, you could, it could help. Okay, so I've got a little bit of food in my belly. We need some sleep more than anything. And actually, here, we'll do this first. Sleep with a lit torch. Thank you, honey. Alright, guys. The game better watch it now. My wife just brought me some coffee. I know that will give me more than 8 hours, because I definitely need about 8 hours of sleep. Get some of my condition back. Holy cow. I actually have a plan to go and steal all the stuff from the wolf up Marsh Ridge there, the tower. He'll have my can opener, my hat. Hopefully I can find a sewing kit somewhere in this mess of a place. I guess we'll drink. And go steal all the stuff. I'm hoping he's got the... did you guys know there used to be, up by that tower, a maglen spawn? If I can find a maglen spawn, I'm never leaving, guys. Two hours. Beautiful. Beautiful. Exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so... oh, nope. Back to the furnace. We'll add some sticks, get some Get some more time onto that. All 2 of them. Yeah, you can go in there too. Because I don't want to let this go out. So we will then drop that guy. It's a little bit of warmth on the way out. I'll make some more before we leave. I kind of want to chew into this crate because I know there's accelerant in there. But, yeah, what are you going to do? So I got 3 hours. 3 hours. I like watching Dave because it's like, hey, I'm familiar with the routes he's taking. Hour and a half.
Man, I could eat anything.
I want to throw that piece of coal in there. I mean, we'll always find more coal. But I almost want the insurance that I'm not going to run out of fire. Yeah, it's better to do it like you're organized here. All right. Because I do want that accelerant. Because the rate I'm burning through matches is like some sort of noob. Oh, Sevens, how's it going? Yeah, I've got the day off. It's beauty.
Man, the bodies.
It's nice out. I've got some 3 hours of lawn mowing planned. Didn't happen to lose a sewing kit behind here, did you, game? Okay. And I have checked all the drawers. Okay, I'm just dreaming now. Alright, so now I've got my... Okay, so now we'll just do some stuff. Real quick, guys, sorry. Yeah, this is just the skeg swamp time. Me hanging out in the skeg for as long as I can. 21 days, because I found 1 pack of matches. So 21 days in the skeg is my... Now, I made it 15 last time.
Damn. So hungry.
So I'm gonna... Basically, my plan is, because it's nice... Let's do up a quick rishi. Relish, as Fractured Muffin Cake likes to call it. We'll do up a quick relish tea. Actually, let's pay attention to my furnace. Because I'm doing that a lot. Yeah, if he's out there trying to skin animals for warmth. Let's drink that. Relish tea. We'll keep it, but I'm not. That's not where that's not where we're getting our torches from. Right there. That's where you want it. Okay. And note to self: as the torch is getting low, replace it. All right. Let's walk right through the middle of Skeg like we're warriors. Like I've got 2 arrows and a bow. It's 2 downward arrows still. That's cold. I'm going right over to Poacher's. And then we loop around, eating as much cattails, or picking as much cattails and dodging wolves as much as we can. Get up to Hat Creek. And go see what we got going on in the Marsh Ridge. Please don't blow up my fire, my torch. I don't mind a decent wind, but I don't think that's I don't think that's happening, guys. I don't think the warrior move is going to work. See, Jeltaz said, stay in Forlorn Muskeg for 5 days. And then other people said, I bet you could do 2 weeks. It took 3 tries before I could do 3 weeks. Mind you, in my defense, they changed the cooking dynamics. Oh, you're gonna do it to me. Like I said, though, if you're not out in it, then what's the point? What's the point to throw in a blizzard, right? If you're not outside to enjoy it. So I appreciate this game. I do. If you could let me get to poachers with a lit torch, I would appreciate it even more. But yeah, Jeltaz said 5 days.
God.
We'll put that away so I don't waste yet another match. Now you got to check. You got to be conscious of the corpses in this game, in this place, because they're a little bit more loot heavy than other places. Yeah, Jeltaz said 5 days. Somebody said I could do a week. Took 3 tries. They changed the bloody cooking dynamics so that you have to use a pot. Then, of course, I forgot my can. That's where the term "don't forget your can" comes from. Come on, we got 5 seconds. We can make it across this. Is this a nowhere land? Oh, this is, isn't it? I just dead-ended myself. Probably gave myself a soaker, too, for no reason. Okay, let's go over this way. I'm backtracking. Nope, let's go this way. I think Doc Cyclops just start playing other games. Oh, you are close. And sniffing the ground, too, just to make sure I'm something you can eat, right? Look, we're walking. We're going for a walk, you and me. We're going to go walk over to Poacher's Camp here. Potential match spawn in here. Also, there's a flare, so I can get a fire out of that if I need to. But, tough times. If you're using your flare for a fire, those are tough times. And that's actually Boudica. She made it out of here. She used a flare for her last fire, and she did okay. She slept in a truck. So far, everyone who hasn't caught the beginning of this, yeah, I'm walking right over those because, yeah, I don't know. This guy might snap and come up on me. But I haven't found any snow shelters yet. Okay, looks like he gave up on it. That's good. I had a dream you could tame them. I play way too much Long Dark if I'm dreaming about it. But yeah, I had a dream you could tame them with moose meat. Yeah, I'm positive I could do way more efficient maneuvers and just be a little bit, more dialed in on this challenge if I was, just playing this, but talking to people. And it's John, Doc Cyclops himself. There we are. I don't know if he... Yeah, I think he just started playing other games. You know.
Cold.
Too cold to think. Too cold to think. What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about? We have an extra hoodie. Extra pair of gloves. Perhaps something good over here. Yes, now I'd like to direct all questions about John's streaming to John, as opposed to me making up conjecture over here on my end. Yeah. Okay, so I found a piece of clothing, got my flare. There were no random matches on the floor, but you know what? Let's walk back there and look again, just in case there were. And I didn't see. No, they would be right there. So, what do I have? Feels like -1. You know, if I had a lantern. Good, let's do it. We're going to wait this weather out. %, love those odds. Let's do it that way. I guess we could always make up something, right? Let's cook some reishi mushrooms. Yeah, I hope you're doing good too, John. That's great. Rock Cyclops hanging out with us. So I guess I can make more. You know what I don't need to do? Burn this beautiful torch off like some sort of maniac. Okay, so now we're sitting here. I might as well eat something. Because, you know, I might get 1% condition back while I'm waiting for this weather to figure it out. So let's, I'll warm up here real quick and then we'll jump out and grab some sticks. It is sort of slow paced. I'm not out hunting the bear. You know what they say though, sometimes you get the bear. Oh. Time is what it needs. Some more water, because drinking water all the time. So we were up to the hollow tree. Nope, that's not. That's a big limb. Requires a hatchet. Just not a hacksaw. So we've been up to the hollow tree up top on the overlook. Now we're kind of planning if the weather decides to nicen up on me, and it won't. It'll probably blizzard before it does anything else. So I'll get stuck here reading a book about fire starting. Wishing I had collected more sticks on my run across the skeg. Yep, easy. What do we got? Nothing. Okay. I've had that before, where it seems like the crows are just not interested in dropping feathers, and you're just you can't even find one. I have crow feathers. I have no way of ever making an arrow, but well, I don't like how the weather's taking its time. I'm deciding whether or not it wants to throw me a blizzard here. I can only hang out here for so much longer. Oh, Jeltaz was the best. His videos were awesome. His demeanor was perfect. I called him the dolphin of Great Bear Island. And yeah, like I say, no matter how well I learn how to swim, I'll never be a dolphin. He was just amazing. And always smiling. You could just tell. Okay, it went foggy. You know what? I can live with that. Just pick that up. Pick that up. It's important. Let's start nope. Let's start pulling torches. Not from there. Okay, that'll have to do. And drink one. That treatment did nothing. That treatment did everything. Not suffering from heat loss as we walk into the skeg. I'm just hoping that I didn't not hear the bear. Because you'll walk into him if you didn't hear the bear. So we're making our way over to Hat Creek in the fog. Not my best work. This strip of land, of course, I'm facing right here is wolf territory, and on that side it's bear territory, but right behind it there's a little indoor cave. Apparently people can find a hacksaw in there too. I didn't know that. So my question to myself is, do I risk wolf confrontation that way, or do I go this way, little safer, nip across here? I think I go with little safer. I've had a bear die out there for me. Makes me wonder how his 400 pounds of bearness can just hang out in the middle of nowhere, and I can't get close enough to pull my arrow. Let's get rid of this torch and get a nicer one. There we go, 49%. Very carefully light it. And also, Jeltaz's videos were always so nice. You know, like he edited his stuff. I do not edit anything. Now you're probably thinking, hey man, you're really starting to get tired and you're getting a little far away from Spence's. It's probably because we're not spending the night at Spence's. We will be collecting things to make a snow shelter. Because, you know, if you don't, I hear a wolf walking towards me. Sure could be fun. Yeah, if you don't have a bedroll, make your own. Ah, sure. third maple of the game. Oh, there is that too. I guess I could be looking for the snow shelter on this side, eh? But actually, little tip about that place. You can see it from the Marsh Ridge. The one spot it shows up, you can just see it. It's so brutal. So was there any reason to come out to this little tiny island, or am I just trapped here? Is this safe? No, it is not. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we made it. Woo! Exciting times. Also wolf territory over here. Let's try not to meet anybody. Alright, well I think up here is my tower, so this is where we're headed. I'm going to juke on in and see if I can steal that stuff out of those boxes from underneath the wolf. I like to think of my videos as like the Nick Nolte of videos. It's just like, you're like, wow, is that guy ever great at playing a crazy person? And then you realize, you know, he's just crazy. That's why he's so good at acting like that. Oh, the tower crows are calling. Yeah, sometimes by the dead body up there, there used to be mag lens. Now, I can't remember because... I can't remember if that was on the lower level, though, if you could ever find it on Interloper. Get that... Get that sweet magnifying lens loot. No, I can't recall if this is an angle you can get up at it with, but we're gonna try. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it just kind of stops you right really before you can get up there, or maybe not. Okay, we're at the shortwave tower, guys. I mean, I wish I could see more than 20 feet in front of me with the fog, but... Okay. Yeah, I've actually kind of gotten a lot of the places.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Everybody's handing out these thin wool sweaters, I guess, recently. That's good. Hopefully that didn't call the wolf. He's eating something. So let's get out of here really quick. Happen to have a hat in here?
I think I can handle this.
That's the can opener I'm looking for. I'm glad we caught the wolf during dinner, you know? we'll be on our way, and he can enjoy his dinner. And I can run into this cave. Whew. Yes, a craftable hat. And actually, 2 craftable hats. You get your craftable rabbit hat, and you can put a craftable rag thing. So I guess I could do that, eh, guys? I could wipe out enough rabbits up here. And then... Yes, it is a cave. Make my own hat with rabbit stuff. Oh, wrong.
Where can I find something to eat?
Yeah, I've got most of the points of interest of Forlorn Muskeg. I love the revolver just because it scares the wolves. Honestly, just it's like a flare gun. So if you don't know if there's anything walking around down there, you can just kind of fire off a shot and everything jumps and runs around. It's really a great way of staying safe. It's just, there's just so many different layers to the game with the stuff they've added. Because, yeah, you don't necessarily, like, I'm horrible with the rifle. Like, you know, you'd think it would give you an edge, but not this guy. Just, means I gotta go around lugging this heavy thing around that just makes a lot of noise and usually gets me in a situation where I get killed. Okay, so just to point this out to everyone, you may notice right here there seems to be a lack of a deer. What's happened is he's stuck up there, and then when you walk back and forth, I guess he falls down. Going outside causes the... sure, we'll replace the torch. Yeah, that was a close one. I was pushing it with that bear that time. I have to admit that's... I wouldn't advise you run up on them. He made his attack noises, but he didn't quite rear up to charge me. But still, that was a bear, and that was a little bit pushy. Actually, I'm a much better shot with the revolver than I am with the rifle. I think it's because the animal's only like 4 feet away from me when I'm taking the shot. And it's out of desperation. Alright, guys. Let's let's hopefully not have a moose up here. That would just be a drag of a roommate. Any birch bark kicking around these birch trees? Yes. Here's one. So I guess I need to kill some rabbits. Up here, in this area. Ooh, book about sewing. I can't do anything with that unless I get a sewing kit.
Yep.
Granola's always nice. Okay. So I missed the rope if it was in there, so... What to do? I better start doing something. Okay, let's start a fire. Not that. We'll give it a shot. See if it works. Good, good. That's what I like to see right there. Sticks. We got enough fuel to get through the night.
So thirsty, I can't think
Oh.
straight.
Yeah, I can fix that. So far. Yeah. Well, I do have the fire walker. Let's put that in front so I can see it. I do have my fire walker. Got named because he walked into a fire. So we got 3 hours on that. Okay. Good, good. Let's see. 10 minutes. That's reasonable. Okay, let's go check on this guy over here. Maybe he has something interesting. I should really drop my saplings and stuff in the inside there. You gotta constantly remember to pick up things. Because if this poor fellow over here has like a piece of clothing I can use, that would be helpful. There he is. He had well wishes, not necessarily cloth. I guess, yeah, some birch bark would be something to kind of keep an eye out for too, eh? It's food. Very, very foggy. I prefer the nice, clear nights. I'm sure everyone else does too. I was trying to make one of those when I got killed on my last Dead Man's Challenge. I had the 2 bears. I just didn't have anything else going for me. Like, you know, condition. And then I went to Broken Railroad betting on 3 stims. There was only 2. I don't know if that 3rd stim could have saved my bacon or not, but There, a little bit of not dying. Okay. Okay. Just doing some thinking. Do I want to make this a gun show challenge where I got my arms out and I just tear this down for 2 cloth? Alright, let's see what we got. 2 and then 1? Okay. I think I know what I'm up to here.
Oh, starving.
Hurt to do it. Let me guess, I have 14 sticks? 13 sticks. Oh, man. Ah, here we are.
Oh, I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Well, the idea was she was gonna have a little sleep right there, but just short a stick. Well, I like the idea of it getting colder over time in buildings and stuff, and actually getting colder over time because, yeah, it's not that cold. I mean, well, it is cold, it's freezing, but wait a second, how much time do we have on you? Okay. Alright. Where are you gonna go? That's nice. This thing is it's a little more particular than a bedroll. Oh. Perfect. There we go. There's home. There we go, guys. Have some dog food, I guess.
I'm getting weak.
Yep, build your boat at the end of the game. That would be great. Yeah, exactly. Just need to fix the Riken. Wait for the perfect tidal conditions. Okay, actually, I do need to kind of pop out real quick just to make sure that's 3 hours. What else do I have? Really nothing other than a piece of coal. So we're only going to be able to pull off 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, use the bear to get you out of the island. Well, there's my aurora. We do have a good breeze. Guess it's time to make up grab a few sticks and make up some water and stuff like that before the wind wipes out my fire, because it's going to want to. I almost should spend the evening. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to that cave with a lit torch. I should almost spend my evening going to look for that deer that falls through. This would be a good start on the guts. The second aurora I've had up here. Well, not up here, but in the old skeg. I couldn't have gotten all the sticks. There's got to be some more laying around here somewhere. Somewhere. Come on, sticks. Ooh, that's a mushroom.
Say I hate being cold. You do.
Yeah, it'll blow it in that spot, but over there at that cave entrance, there is that grace period. You get that little bit of wiggle room outside the cave that lets you, no matter what the conditions are, you can build a fire. Because I will have to, at some point, rest without a fire. And that's what the point of that snow shelter is to give me a spot. Yar. Wow. Holy no sticks, Batman. Alright, well we've got a meal up here at the very least. That's good. If I don't get any rabbits, we've got that deer. Let's get on back to that fire that's probably surely burning out. Okay, that's enough birch bark. It's starting to fade. It's not so bright, and then it'll, I don't know, kind of weird, does a weird green out thing. Green seems to be the first color you're going to see on an aurora.
Don't eat anything right now.
So around here, when we do see an aurora, it's usually only white and wispy. If there is any color to it, there's green. So, alright, well she's hungry again, so let's feed her a bit. I guess relax for an hour. Is it less windy? Hopefully it's less windy. And it's not less windy. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the fire. I'm gonna run into the cave here. We're gonna go carve up that deer. And by now has fallen through. Here we are.
Man, all I can think about is food.
We'll clear out all the wood and the coal from here too for another overnight stay at Spence's. That'll come up soon, but we're going to spend most of our midday sleeping if things work out. I'll keep an eye out for that rope, actually. That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Low on water. Well, you gotta love the cooking pot, you know? Ta-da! So now we get a nice easy going indoor. You know, time will pass outside. We get an indoor deer harvesting.
So hungry.
Pick up sticks. There are a lot of plants on Interloper. Like, I haven't fully gone looking for all the cattails, but because I know there's like 300 of them in here. There we go. That would have helped last night. Oh well. Well, that's pretty good. 1.5 kilograms.
Place to rest.
All right, 1 second here. You got the phone ringing and stuff like that. I'll keep harvesting though. Nope. Okay, there we go. Back. Now, might be exhausted. Just might be a little exhausted. But we've got food. We got food there, and we got potential start of some. Now I know it sounds crazy, but once I get those guts cured, I can go down, turn them into line, make fishing tackle, and no sewing kit be damned. We can find ourselves wearing some sweet clothing. Oh yeah, if you're
So,
not going to get attacked by an animal in this game, then it is pretty much just a pretty game to walk through. Okay, let's go. We're warm. She's exhausted, but she's warm. Now, guys, we're going to drop the meat, and I'm going to just peek over the edge there and see if we can see that other snow shelter down below. Because it's easy there. So I should be able to find a couple of birch saplings up here, too. It's hard in the fog and at night, but yeah, I think that's them over there. Pretty sure there's more birch saplings up here, so she might as well get together her birch saplings. You know? Might as well get together her guts and all of her stuff. Why not dream big, you know? Now, if I wanted to wipe out my day, I could have eaten that meat raw. That would have been brutal. Let's use that real quick. All right, warming up. Good stuff. Let's grab a quick nap after we eat a little bit of food. Gonna have to remember to make some water here in a minute. I did not make enough to get through. Fog? Nobody invited you. Well, story mode is kind of easy on the basis that it's not permadeath. Sorry. I ripped down my own clothing. Sorry, Sevens. Set it. Maple everywhere, but not a single birch. Bloody hell. Like, bloody rabbit was so far away, I couldn't run to him fast enough to get him. That was probably, yes, one of my best shots ever. Let's see. Can I see the snow shelter from here? It should just be right there. You see it by the tree there? There's just that little patch of discolored snow. So let's go get napped up and grab ourselves a rope from inside the cave here, and that'll be our way down to that. Yeah, I tore up my own clothes. Yeah, actually, the bear cave is kind of redeeming. And I especially love how at the end of it he apologizes. That's the most Canadian thing I've ever seen. Hey, animal that was trying to murder me this entire time. I'm sorry things had to turn out this way. What? I bet you I could find some. Yep, you know that one. Well, I've actually already spotted some birch and 2 other maples. Why am I going in here? I'm going to drop off this sapling like a good person would. Then we're going to go have a nap. Actually, let's go find the rope. Sorry, guys, to walk you through a dark cave yet again. Actually, here, let's do it this way. I'm gonna drop you. Should really start making up some of that birch bark tea. It'd probably do me really good, eh? Let's go find that rope. So I'm thinking pretty much every live stream I got to do something amazing with a rock. So there you go. And I didn't even get the Stone Sniper achievement because I got that Stone Sniper achievement way back. My mouse was broken, and I was throwing a rock at a rabbit, but I way overshot it. And just by luck, there was another rabbit who happened to be walking in the way, and he ate it. And then I got the Stone Sniper. So. There is a video you guys all should watch. It's old, but it is. It's titled "The Long Dark in Real Life." So if you haven't seen The Long Dark in real life, it's really worth a watch. It's basically, the cave bear is basically a giant puzzle that you're in, a maze puzzle. It's a waterfall. It's really loud too. I would like to see the...
Freezing.
Well, you're actually warming up now. Is it? No, there's something on the floor here. Probably a rock or something.
I would drink almost anything.
Actually, you know what? Have a tea. We've got plenty. There's that rock. Yeah, the rope, they just kind of just slam down on the floor kind of anywhere in here. And it's, you know, dark red on a black floor in the dark. Normally I just, you know... I can't see a bloody thing. Is that a drop or what am I looking at here? I think that is a drop. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I do kind of... Hey, Captain Breathy Pants here. It's with the severely opaque breath. Sorry if I'm giving anyone else eye strain, but... man, am I ever eating that eye strain too. Should I light a torch? Let's see, how many matches do I have? 7. 7 matches for 18 days. I don't know, guys. I am gonna have to not. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna continue because the rope is somewhere in here, but I guess I need to make water. All right. Where is that rope? I had to have walked past it because it's in here somewhere. It always is.
something to eat.
I mean, with this torchlight, this rope should just jump right out at me, right? I don't think it shows up in the deer room. But in order for me not to use cloth... Okay, so I went down to the dead end already. And didn't see this. Alright, here we go. Oh, this interloper, of course, has no feet. Just in case you guys were wondering if I was doing anything like that. I am not. Not at all. I'm actually spending most of my time incredibly exhausted. Hoping to find more firewood. Yeah, let's see, dude. I did drop that, right? Good. Okay. It is... I've got 4 maple saplings. Really use a birch. You know what? I know exactly where I can go find 5 birch. Unfortunately, I don't really want to go there. It's the tower. So... Alright. Just for insurance purposes. Nope. For insurance purposes, we're going to start a fire here. Do I have enough? Oh, I've got an accelerant. Let's use that.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Alright, perfect. That way when I go outside, if it's too windy for me to carry a torch outside, I can come back to this fire here. So that's the idea anyway. Sure, it's a little bit rough on my fuel, but yeah, what are you going to do? So, okay. But first, I might as well... Do I use this one for water? Okay. We will grab a torch. Ugh. From there, that's where I'll grab a torch. Now we'll go outside. Actually, yeah, Florida is known to be a strange place. Even in Canada, it's one of those. Where did this happen? Florida. I think one of the radio stations did the Florida report, where they would just do stories out of Florida of people doing really bizarre things. So, well, it's beautiful. So it's known to be bizarre. Okay, well, this is great. She can get some sleep. And we can go down to that other snow shelter now. Good. Okay. I'm sort of out of it, but there you have it. Snow tinder. Sure. Accelerant. Optional. Really? We have that much lamp oil. Wow. Might have to use that sometime.
Come on, little fire.
I've heard a really weird statistic that at any given time, there are 250,000 to 500,000 Canadians in Florida any day of the week. Like a lot of, like that's a huge population, especially of Canadians. Because for Canadians to show up 1 million strong somewhere, we're betting the house on that. Ooh, look at this. We got food cooking. Let's get some of that on the go. Get some coal. She's surviving. I wouldn't say she's thriving, but she's alive. You gotta have some sleep soon, though. She's losing the battle against fatigue. Water. We'll cook that up. Crawl into here for an hour. Use that. Just so I'm not losing. Just so we're not losing condition while I do this. Yeah, sure. Let me out. Pick it up quick. We'll do one more of those. No, you never get a bedroll. Oh, looks like my fire got blown out. Which is alright. Hopefully it... No, it ripped me off on the water. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm kind of a little on edge right now. Okay, still warm enough to sleep. It won't be for very much longer. Not very much longer at all. Uh-huh. Squeeze one more hour out? Maybe. Maybe. I did manage to eke out about 8 hours of sleep there, 8 or 9 hours of sleep, so that's pretty good. Can we still do it? I bet you we can. And not freeze to death anyway. Oh, here it comes. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's go. Well, actually, how long will this take to fix? Oh, don't step on it. 4 minutes and 2 sticks. Get her fixed up. All right. Let's okay, let's go. We'll go have some dog food. We're fully rested.
I need a drink.
She needs a drink. You and me both, girlie. You and me both. All right. Sorry to be such like, I guess you compare this to cockroach-style living where I'm scurrying from underneath one rock to another. We're going to eat some dog food to get the double down. If I can gather up enough fuel, we can go and spend an actual night at Spence's, which would be nice for the condition. Maybe make up some teas or something. But in the meantime, let's see what we can do to increase our odds of starting fires and let the day warm up, you know? All right.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
She could eat a horse. You know, if I could hunt a horse, I'd probably do that. So, let's go put out a rope and go visit that other bedroll. Bedroll. Let's call it a bedroll. It's a snow shelter. There might be a hat laying on the ground beside it, or some good boots. And I really should kill these rabbits. It would just be good for my long-term gain. Also, killing this carcass up here would be good too. Getting that wiped out would be pretty smart move. Making some birch bark tea. There's a bunch of things I could do to help myself here that I'm not doing. It's funny, I know enough to give myself crap for doing what I'm doing, but I don't change it. Oh, no, we're good over here. Okay. In theory, we were good over there. All right. The wind has died down. Let's go get that bedroll. Wait a second. That's a very wolfy spot. So I just wanted to kind of take a quick look before I just dangle myself on a string. Well, I wouldn't say that's great. Your foot feels the foot when it touches the earth. It means you're floating. Ooh, a stick. Yeah, this is a great place for a snow shelter. If you want to get attacked by a wolf, hang out here for a while. Well, it looks like there's stuff here. Let's duck down so we don't get ambushed while I'm looking through my bounty of new things. I have got a pry bar, a tin of sardines, a soda, a hat, and a place I'm going to hang out for a second. Let's put this hat on, shall we? Look at that. Frozen. It's not going to help me right now, but let's actually take that hat off, because that's not good for you. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Let's warm up a bit. I've heard you can shoot things out of here. and they don't know you're here. No, 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 don't.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
All right, let's make up some stuff while we warm up slightly. This is great. If we can get the day to go on for a little bit further, I might be able to snag the cloth out of this thing. Let's do a reishi. Relish tea. A relish tea, as Fractured Muffin Cake calls it. No. No bedrolls. And this is the only good place to really hang out. It's just that if I can tear this down and I ever need cloth for my upstairs one, see, I've got almost enough wood now to make it overnight at the at Spence's as is. All right. What do I eat? Deathfish? No. Dog food. Sure, we'll eat some more dog food. Drink some soda. You don't get sick from that. Knock on wood. Finish off some water. But now I haven't been paying attention, but I have a bunch of cans, and I could have been two-canning my water the whole time. Noob. Just a noob. All right, let's read about this for a couple hours. Okay, so I got some sticks. I got some cloth.
Oh, I need a horse.
And she's hungry. Let's head over here. She's still got some energy. No hurry. Thanks. Thanks, Yard. No hurry on getting wiped out. No, I know what you mean. For ending the tour. For today. And actually, what time is it here? We're coming up on 2 o'clock. So probably a little bit after 2 o'clock. My lawn should be dry enough for me to mow. We've been having some really cool nights, which gives you some really good dew fall. So all morning, of course, my grass has been just soakered. How to say, though, food's not really a problem in this joint. Ooh, a backpack. It's empty. Got some soup and a book that I don't even need to read. I can just throw it on a fire. That's good. Is that Horatio? I think that's his name. Let's see. How's that? That's still a frozen mess. We'll use my head heat to melt it. It doesn't do well in your backpack, I guess. Gosh darn it, it's nice out. Do I want to go back to Spence's? We should ask the bear. Should I go back to Spence's, sir? Like I'm going to scare a wolf your direction and kill you for being impertinent. Well, we made it, guys. I got a hat. I got gloves. We got some guts drying. I got scrap metal I can make hooks out of. Let's go up top and skin us a deer. That was a nice little boost of food and a hat. Oh, I loved it. Well, sometimes you can get that cotton toque out of there. Or the, sorry, not the cotton toque, the wool toque, which is better than the cotton toque. I shouldn't...
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
I know you could. You're a hungry girl. If you could kill a wolf, you'd eat one of those. Because there's one right here. Oh, no, that's a stump. Good. Where are you? Let's go back. I don't shouldn't be. Oh, a stick. I shouldn't be tempting fate. So 4 maple I've gotten. Usually it's the other way around. You can find all the birch, but you can't make the bloody bow. Now I can't make the bloody bow anyway. See, putting that stupid frozen hat on my head does not help. Look at this. Ah, what are you doing? Wearing a frozen hat. How quick is that going up? Well, it's going up pretty quick. Let's take that off. Poor girl. All right. Are you that tired? I mean, she'll make it, but I didn't realize she was quite going to be that slow at it. I have to try to get through at least one day without starting a fire, though. Oh, come on, you can do it. Maybe I should have stood at the bottom for a second longer. As long as she's got some life in the old actual meter there for... Right. Let's not do another long range rabbit toss here. I want to come up with a decent. Yes. I've been actually almost everywhere where there's something cool in Forlorn. I pretty much made the rounds the first day through. That was about 5 feet away from you, you big wimp. Must play a lot of soccer, that particular rabbit. Because if he played hockey, he'd run over to that rock, pick it up, and smash it off his head a few times and say, "You can do better than that." Oh. Yeah. Normally I crouch and stuff, but I mean, come on, with hitboxes like this, I guess that one was completely off. You couldn't really. Rabbits seem to be really good sports about it, though. They'll let you get a couple of shots in.
I lay down right here.
Oh, damn it. A fridge is a pain in the ass. Not only that, you gotta get rid of the old one. Whoa, whoa, they're all coming right for me. Alright, alright, stay calm. Come on. Oh, we can't run. Sorry, bud. Caught you on the bounce, but I don't think I'm going to actually catch you. Ah, damn it. I got to get real close to these guys now that I'm exhausted. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Why couldn't I just pick you up and break your neck? Or to be like Dave and do the hip fire with the stone. Get right over top of them, and when they stand up, pelt them a second time. Well, let's just gather up the ones we've got. Go to our little shelter here. Exactly. We'll see you, loons. I'm signing off. I may come back on tonight at 9 for an hour, just for more of this insanity. I do have a few hours of outside work I got to get done today, so the sooner I get that started, 2:30, the better. Put on real pants like an adult. But yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, loons. It's awesome to see you, bud. And I'll have to. I did watch your last episode. I just didn't comment. I left a like. I think it was like 2 in the morning by the time I was finished it, though. So it's a little bit out of it. But you know, crafting up the bow. Anyhow, let's get in here and yeah, we'll leave these guys out here. Or maybe we'll take them with us and harvest them inside. Use. Alright. Let's see here. Can I get this done on the inside? Looks like. Alright. Warming up at least. And there we go. Let's hop back out real quick and have a nap. Because I got a saw and everything else, so we'll use this, get ourselves an hour of sleep, and then that should, I can work with these guys from in here too. That is cool. So, but we sleep for an hour just to save it and stop losing. So thank you everyone for showing up today. That was awesome. It was a Monday stream, which is weird, but I had the time. I had the day off. Why not? So, all right, guys. We'll see you next time. Till then, keep surviving.